want to hear real quick from Tom and Face. Do either one of you guys, we'll start with Tom, do either one of you hold any SHIB at this point in time?
I sensed the SHIB train coming. I bought $100 worth October 1st. That's it.
Oh,
I'm not touching it after that. I got good timing. It was lucky. It was mostly luck.
Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I say that all the time. So, or we'll take both. So, what about you, CryptoFace?
You know, I think a lot of you guys are a bunch of haters. I'm definitely on Team SHIB. I allocated a pretty good amount. I'll take SHIB over Dogecoin any day. I feel like Dogecoin is kind of like the mainstream, like little wimpy kind of white boy, white girls at dinners talking about it and shit. But Shiba is like Korean and Asian. And I think people that are in Shiba are more courageous because they took a shot on something new that was younger, and the gains are bigger. You know, everyone can talk. At the end of the day, it does the same shit that every other crypto, basically every other thing does besides smart contracts. I don't know if they have smart contracts, but at the end of the day, you can send money around the world really fast, and the price is going up, and it is changing the world. I've made over 30%. I've got 2/3 in of what I've allocated. I made 30% in a week, and you know, man, the every day that goes by, the more I like it, and the more I like the people that are in it. I have.
Very quickly. So that's all we have time for today. Looks like CryptoFace, you are our winner with the top score. So you've got 30 seconds to leave a parting message with the audience before we leave.
Well, can you hear me? Did I mute myself?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, good. We're going with Shiba at the end of the day, baby. Looking at the 6 hour, we got a nice VWAP coming back in here. I think I'm gonna pump in my last 1/3. You know, I bought my first 1/3 when I was on this show later that same day. I said I would. I put my money where my mouth. I put my money where my mouth was or is now. I always tried to do that, and caught this pump. So I'm gonna take another one. This 6 hour, the 8 hour. Last time I was here, it was the 12 hour. This one was coming up, and or was it this one? I don't remember. But at the end of the day, I'm taking it my last and throwing it in Shiba. So let's go, baby. Everyone can try to hate, but they ain't gonna get it, baby. Let's go. They're missing out.
That's all we have time for today. Looks like CryptoFace, you are our winner with the top score. So you've got 30 seconds to leave a parting message with the audience before we leave.
Well, can you hear me? Did I mute myself?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, good. We're going with Shiba at the end of the day, baby.
A mind of its own. It can do all sorts of things and move both directions very quickly. So that's all we have time for today. Looks like CryptoFace, you are our winner with the top score. So you've got 30 seconds to leave a parting message with the audience before we leave.
Well, can you hear me? Did I mute myself?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, good. We're going with Shiba at the end of the day, baby. Look.
Man, that was funny. Hello, friends. It is your friend, CryptoFace. And today, we are going to set the record straight with all this Shiba business. So let's begin. You know, what I'm going to say isn't directed at anyone in particular. It is directed at everyone in particular. You know, on Twitter, and we've seen these things before, and we're all guilty of it at one time or another. For many of you who've been around this channel, you've heard me tell the story of how I used to hate on Dale Earnhardt Jr. for no reason. I used to hate on NASCAR and for no reason. And one day I watched Dale Jr. in an interview, and he was just the nicest, well-spoken man. Not only that, but he's risking his life driving a machine 200 miles an hour. And I just came to the fruition that I was hating on him for no reason. And I made a vow to myself that very day that moving forward in my life, I am going to do the best job that I can at not hating on someone or something for no reason. And if I do, I would work to catch myself, repent, forgive, and be a better person for it. Hopefully. And, by golly, I believe that moment was actually an important moment in my life. And I know it's funny, but this is a true story. I remember it just like yesterday. I remember it just like the prayer, the prayer that I said, that I asked for Jesus when I got into crypto. I remember just like it was. I remember I was sitting on my mother's striped, black and brown striped couch that we had for 20 years, just watching NASCAR on TV for no reason. And I made that vow. I said, what the hell was I thinking? Right? So, forget the gains. And yeah, okay, it was a good call. I've had bad calls too, where things didn't turn out the way that I thought it. What is important is that, especially in this space, in crypto, where really we all are in it together, to, as a whole, crypto as a whole, progress our society and make our lives better and take these steps to achieving freedom for ourselves, our loved ones, and our families. And all of crypto, from Bitcoin, Ethereum, to the super mega shit coins, to the scams, the pumps are one of the best dang things about it. The best darn thing about crypto is when the price goes up. Yes, we love the technology. Being able to send money across the world, smart contracts, then all the other stuff in between. But when it comes to pumps, every single crypto, if it's a good one, if you got in at the right time, when the price goes up, it is a good thing. Now, there's a lot of misconception around, and you know, when I was on the show, I talked a little shit about Doge. I was like, yeah, Doge sucks. And forgive me for saying that. I was sort of being jest. Many of my friends, family, loved ones, many of you, even myself. I don't have any Doge right now, but loved ones of mine have Doge. Many people have Doge. And I hope Doge goes to not just $1. I hope it goes to 100,000. But this whole thing about it's going to crash. I can't believe this is just sad. I can't believe this is happening. Wow, this is just why crypto just ain't going anywhere. Because Shiba can do it. Well, it just makes no sense. Really? The whole thing about, we just want people to be safe. You know, we don't want people to get dumped on. And really? Oh, well, it's not going to go up forever. It's going to correct. Really? Bitcoin to 100,000. Laser eyes. You've seen the titles. That's nothing. Bitcoin to 10 million. Ethereum to 10 million. So, I mean, I don't see, if you ain't saying, if you're not saying, you know, when Bitcoin launched from 3,000 or 6,000 to 20,000 and then to 60,000. Well, there's nothing behind, you know, there's nothing, it's a meme coin, it's a meme coin. Meme lan. Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter if it's a meme coin. Everyone was on the Doge train. And at the end of the day, before even doing any research, before even finding out what I know now, it's a crypto. You can send it across the world. No one in between. It's pretty fast. So let's talk about Shiba. There's this idea, there's this thought that many powerful figures in this space, and this happens in this space, were very high intelligent people, high up on the Richter scale, you know, that are supposed to be smart, have disagreements and say things that they don't know the crypto. And you know what? I don't blame them. This is a deep rabbit hole space, and it's pretty much impossible to know everything about every shit coin and every project in between. But before you say something, you might want to make sure that you're saying something that's true. So, I'm going to tell you what I think is true and what I think I've learned about Shiba Inu. Unlike Doge, Shiba has developers, right? Well, it's centralized, and all these people own, there's a few wallets own most of the Shiba. Really? What happens if Satoshi wakes up and remembers his password, all his Bitcoin? Oh shit, what if he dumps? Right? That's how, in any investment, decentralized, centralized, there's always going to be a majority that owns the majority. with Doge, there was a time when Elon came and he said, oh, he's working with developers, and that wasn't true. Right? To my knowledge, and I could be totally wrong, to my knowledge, there's not really anyone at Doge working on something for an ecosystem, whether it's smart contracts or some NFT stuff. To my knowledge, and I'm not here to hate on Doge. I'm trying to just say this as an example that you can't say Shiba has nothing going on and it's just like an NFT that's just a picture with no ecosystem behind it and no one's doing anything. To my knowledge, that's kind of what Doge is and a lot of other stuff. Shiba is different, to my knowledge. In that, you know, you go to this little website here and they have these protocol shit tokens and Bone and Leash and all right, whatever, you know, whatever that is. But then there's stuff like about smart contracts and, you know, the best way I can relate this to, is the new NFTs I've been into. You guys have been seeing me talk about it. Meta Hero, right? And the whole Meta Hero universe and the PV, the Pixel Vault. And it is so deep. There's these artists that are going to make these comic books and they want to make video games. I'm talking to these guys in the group that are going to make a little short movie. They're going to write stories on base of each CryptoPunks. There's going to be a comic book. And there's an ecosystem and people at work, whether it's going to work out or not. What I believe has more weight of importance is there a community of developing? Are people trying to build utility in an ecosystem? And Shiba has that. That's why they started it. Doge didn't have that ability. So these, you know, the Japanese or the Asians or whoever, they have their Doge, their developers, their community, where they can try to build something. And there is a major, just like Cardano and many other coins. It's kind of a proven thing in history with crypto in general, is the community behind it and how involved and how engaged is the consumer or the user or the customer in the service or shitcoin or product is always at one of the major things at the top. And I believe that Shiba has that. So when I am scrolling down my Twitter feed, and I'm not gonna, show anyone in particular, and y'all can see it, but I have to say I'm a little disappointed in seeing some of the figures, and it's all right. We're all human. We all make mistakes. I am not perfect. I make mistakes. I've talked shit about Shiba back in the day. I've talked shit about shitcoins to this day. Talk shit about NFTs, didn't understand it, and there's a lot of, just like anything, just like music. Most music sucks. Do you like country music? 99% of country music out there sucks. That 1%, amazing. You like techno dance shit? 99.9% of it sucks. 0.01 of it's good. Same thing. Now, when it comes to the Shiba developers working on the Woof paper version 2, the leash, the bone, the protocol shit tokens inside protocol shit tokens. I might not understand it. I don't understand a lot of it. But what I learned, what I believe I have learned, is that there are people trying to make an ecosystem with utility more than, something like Doge. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, as far as price action, yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, because damn! There's a lot of zeros. And, if it pumps and it has a dump, oh man, we didn't who's not expecting that can happen? If you are going into this, into any crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, shitcoin, if you're going into it thinking it's going to go up forever, no one's thinking that. No one is thinking anything's going to go up one way forever. And if they do, they're doomed anyways. And you ain't going to save them with your little tweet. You're not doing any good. You're just being negative. And so what? You missed out. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. That's who'd be if you feel like you missed out, that's okay. There's going to be more shit coins. There's going to be more opportunities. So many of you, we are so lucky to be in the positions that we're in. We've worked very hard for it, but how many shit coins I've missed out on? Almost damn all of them. I didn't have any Phantom. I didn't buy Solano at $20. But to laugh and scoff, with when you know the amount of size, you know the amount of money that's swishing around, like your crypto's better, like Mike, your crypto isn't gonna dump on you. Does your crypto never dump? It's not. Is your crypto safe? You think Bitcoin is safe? You think your price action's protected and safe? If you want to be smart, and if you got in on it, a lot of gains right here. I put in 300,000. It's at $1 million. I had 12.8 billion. Shiba. I sold 200,000 of it earlier this morning. I was like, the OGs, they half on the double, half on a double, half on a double is the safe way, smart thing to do. Half on a double. I didn't take half. I took 200,000, and I ended up putting it back in because it looked like it was going to more than it did. Now, here's what I did do tonight. I took out, first off, I sent my brother a nice little chunk of it. He's my brother's my right-hand man. My COO. So I broke some off to him. Thanked him. I sold another like 130,000. And I went on an NFT shitter spree of meta heroes. Again, I got my first hero. This guy. And I'm probably gonna take another 100,000 out of it and put it in some other little investments and reward myself. And guess what? If this Shiba goes all the way back down from its 200% gain, then I can say I broke even and I got nothing to lose. But this whole, like you're on some high horse, like you think you're protecting, like you think you know, it's bullshit. And I will say this, at least BitBoy came out and said on one of his streams yesterday, happy birthday, brother, by the way. But he came out and said, he said, you know what? I don't like coins that I didn't buy that go up a lot. And you know what? That is okay. None of us do. But how far are you really going to take that? How far are you really going to spew your vomit and that negativity that especially any influencer or Twitter asshole or YouTuber, you know how much hate you get, and you know how shitty toxicness is when people come after you, and when they come after you and you defend yourself, and they come after you for defending yourself. I think Shiba has proven itself to be a worthy shitcoin at the table, and that's it. And it's no better than anything else. Hell, it's probably, it's the Chainlink and Luna and Doge and AMP and all these other shitcoins. Shiba has its place at the table, and you know what? This doggy had its day. Having its day. Yay! And you know, when your shitcoin has its day, people should be proud for you too. It's a good feeling. You don't want people rain on your parade saying, oh, your chain links are... Grr, grr. Now, in everybody's defense, I know how media can mess with people. It's very hard to know everything about everything in this space. But all I'm going to say is this. Next time, and it is a work in progress, man. It's a day-by-day fight you have to make. And if you're aware of it, you'll catch yourself more, and you'll find you're going to be more likable. You know what I think the number one key is to success is being likable. And when you put out negativity and you talk shit, you know, about what other people are doing with their money or some shit coin, you know, I mean, unless it's like, you know, it's just people don't like it. People don't like you. You know, there's a lot of people, whenever I talk shit about Cardano, whenever I would or something, that's why I like, you know, if I talk about stuff, I try to make it lighthearted. But, you know, it really disappoints. I disappoint people loyal people that have been following me since the beginning, and they might like Cardano. And when I talk shit about it, you think that makes them like me more? Hell no. Hell no, it disappoints them. And I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's never too late. Never too late to ask for forgiveness. And you might not get it. You might not get the forgiveness from everyone. But you'll get most of them if you say, you know what, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. Just for kind of being a douche. And, that's it. You know? But at the end of the day, you know, we're all in this for ourselves, our loved ones, and our friends, and to make the world a better place. We believe in something, and it's a tough world that we're in. It is a tough world that we're in. And we should all be in this together, not at each other's. We shouldn't be trying to fight each other. We should be fighting them. So who's with me?